Hey, what's up, YouTube community? It's your girl Red, and today I'm coming to you with the topic, the 4 fears that lead to regret. Now, how many of you guys can say that in your life you regretted something? I'm pretty sure all of us can raise our hand on that. I recently heard a podcast the other day by Ken Coleman, and he was saying that he had heard of a study that did some type of gift of time study. And 77% regret not following their dreams, regret not taking risk in their life and in their job. 77%. Now, that's a big number to me. I mean, 77% means there's a lot of people out there that just regret doing something. And being in this day and age, we cannot be waiting to regret to do anything. We really have to start stepping out on faith, start believing in ourselves that we can do it. Now, the reason why this topic pretty much kind of sparked me is because there's some things in my life that I regret even when I was younger and even to this day. A job move, or if it's a change of scenery. I always had the what ifs. What if I don't have enough money to do it? What if I don't have time to go back to school? What people think if I do this, Or am I even good enough to even do it? Those 4 things, those 4 fears can stop anyone in their track of going on to the next level in their life. Now, I took some notes, so if you guys see me look down, I just want to make sure I bring you the right information and just some of the feedback that I was writing down when I was listening to this podcast. Now, the 4 fears that he mentioned, like I said, 1, the fear of not having what it takes, and that's basically second guessing your ability. 2, the fear of what others will think if we fail. And sometimes just knowing we start something and if we fail and what other people will say will scare us as well. Number 3, and I kind of think these 2 are the same, 3 and 4, the fear of not having enough time and the fear of not having enough money. That will stop anyone also in their tracks, because if you don't have the money to take that trip, if you don't have the time to get back to school, guess what? You won't even do it. So I came up with some positives that, that can change those negative thinking to positive thinking. One thing you have to be careful of is when other people project their fear onto you. Now, they may have their good intentions. Your mom may be like, baby, I understand you want to move to that new state, but what if, you don't know nobody, or all your family's back here, do you really want to move? You kind of got to be careful. Now, mom's intention is really good. She really do want to see you become successful, but for her baby to leave, her area could be fear for her. So now she's projecting that fear from her to you. So you got to be careful, as it could be family members, friends, co-workers, or whoever, that their fear doesn't project on you. Secondly, change your perspective. If you let the what ifs continue to get into your vocabulary, you're going to be the same place in 2018, 2019, 2020, and so on. Change the things you say. If you're saying, well, what can go wrong if I do this? Change that to what can go right. What can go right if I take this job in Dallas? What can go right if I change this career from becoming a teacher to becoming an entrepreneur? What if it goes right? And you got to put that in perspective, because everything is not going to turn out wrong. But if you think it, guess what? You'll find every reason why this will not work. 3, change your words. And I got a few things that might help you. What if I fail? Change it to what if I succeed? What if I can't find another job? To what if I find a better job? What if I hate it? But guess what? What if you love it? What if I make a mistake? What if you don't? What if I make the wrong choice? To what if I make the right choice? And last, what will I give up? To what if I stay on the course? If we take the fear, regret, the what ifs, and plug in clarity, content, and I can, and see where it takes us, regret is no longer an issue, because if you know what your why is, why you want to move on to this next season in your life, the 4 fears won't even be in your vocabulary. It's just so hard, enough with the things that we have to go through life. I mean, if you're already dealing with stuff already on your plate, this next thing is pretty much makes it fuller. But you got to really just start thinking, if I really want to go to the next area of my life, what do I need to do to get this negative fear, negative talk out of my life? Because you just don't know. It might just really just work out to your benefit. But fear will always stop you, either if it's fear of failure or fear of success. You got to understand, it's up to you to change that mentality to say, you know what, I'm not going to go through life regretting if I should have went back to school, if I should have left that relationship, if I should have stayed at that job, or if I should have quit that job. Whatever it may be, don't let it be a regret. You're at the stage in your life that regret should be the last thing you're worried about in life. Let's go ahead and strive in this new year and become better people. And if you see my shirt, I got this at a church, and I want to say her name is Patti Smith. She was an author, and she had a book, and it was Second Chances Are a Lesson. And I hope you guys keep that in mind as well, that you may mess up the first time, the 100th time, or the 1,000th time, but know that you always have a second chance to get it right again. So please don't let the four fears of anything lead you to regret. Life is too short to wonder the what ifs. You can do it, and you will. So if I can help you in any way, please leave comments below, and I'll lend my support. But until next time, I just want to kind of drop a little dime on you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you hit the little bell on the bottom, anytime I come out with a new video, you will be notified. Till the next time, be blessed.